And rolling up and down the fingers. Into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. Down to the wrist. Up to the knuckles and across. And keep the ball in one hand and squeeze. Go to the other hand and squeeze. Back to the first. And the other. And we'll go up in the air or on the ground with a bounce, or both. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Put the ball on the floor. Assess the feet. Step on the ball in the middle of the foot, press down 3 times. Up to the knuckles, once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Middle of the foot, wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And scribble. Release, reassess, repeat 3 times in the middle. Knuckles. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Middle of the foot, wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press. Wiggle. And scribble. 3, 2, 1. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess the feet and shake the tree. Three, 2, 1. Twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center. Do some primordial Tai Chi. Hands are at the lower dantian end. They're going to go out and up, back in and down. Right hand over to the right side. Look at it. Third eye level. Bring it back. Left hand to the left. Bring it back, form a chi ball below the waist. Bring it up the side, up front of the spine, and out, down, back in, up to the heart. Carry it over to the right. Carry it to the left. Carry back right. Center, right hand is below. Left hand is up. Bring the right hand up, left hand down. Left hand up, right hand down. Pivot on the left heel, throw the pitch, turn a quarter, gather chi with the left hand. Gather right, gather with the left, turn a quarter, throw the pitch. Put the right hand below, left hand up, bring the right hand up, left hand down. Left hand up, right hand down. Pivot, pitch. Left hand gathers chi. Right hand gathers. Left hand, extend both arms, go down, scoop it up. Left hand inside the right palm, up to the crown. And back down. Take 2 breaths. And turn and take steps forward. And then knee towards the opposite elbow. And then slap the opposite heel in the front. And then behind. And then take a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then walk. Or march. Or jog. Okay. The McGill 3+1 today. No squats if you want to do those. I'm going to run. But whatever you do, be safe. You do what you're doing. If you'd like, or do a little faster. If you can. Whatever. After class, we'll do some band work. And we'll get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. 10, 20, 30. Take 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers, hands up, on your toes if you can. Go on back down, bend back if you can. Come back to center, bend to one side. Go the other way. Back to center, lower the hands, push out at the chest. Come down, interlace behind the back, raise the hands up, squeeze. Go up a little higher. And come on down and shrug. And roll the shoulders back. And forward. Then the arms rotate. Go the other way. One palm down, one palm up, flip flop. Bring one arm across, press in. And then the other. First arm behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. And bring your fist to the temple, elbows forward and back. Bring your arms down into an L shape. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. Back to center. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. And release. Bring one hand over the top, cup the ear, chin up, look up, tug gently. Look down, keep tugging. Go the other way. Chin up, and down. And come back to center, tuck in the chin and peck like a pigeon. All right, grab a stick. And put it inside the arch of 1 foot. Other foot comes out to the side. Bend that knee, hinge at the waist, and slide down the stick. Go the other way. Hey, come on up. We're going to do the gym stick routine. We're going to start with some dynamic swimmers, either in the front or overhead, if you can. Reverse. And then overhead or in front, go side to side. Bring the stick to the waist behind you and twist. Then drop the stick to the top of the knees. Bend the knees, hinge at the waist, bring the hands around front in between the knees and pull up. And then bring the stick out in front, hold on with 2 hands. Step back, hinge at the waist, stretch the shoulders. Come on up, bring the stick across the body. Other hand comes underneath the armpit, grabs the shoulder, hinge at the waist. As you tug gently. Repeat the other way. Bring the stick to the side of 1 foot, push out with the top hand, pull in with the bottom as your hand. Repeat on the other side. Come on up. Bring the stick out in front of 1 foot. Foot's about 6 inches away. Put the top of the stick on the shoulders, the collarbone. Slide down, lift the sole, and wiggle. Repeat with the other leg. And then press the sole of the first foot against the stick. And then the other. Bring one foot forward, the other foot is behind you, you're on your toes. Come on down and stretch the hip flexors. Repeat the other way. Come on up. Grab one leg by the shin, ankle, or toes. Stretch the quad. Repeat with the other leg. Bring the first leg up in front. Push the knee towards the back as you hinge at the waist. And repeat with the other leg. All right, come on back. Grab the stick at or near the top and swing behind. And repeat the other way. Bring the stick to the middle, hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two at the top. Step back, dig your toes into the ground. Come back up onto your fifth metatarsal and hold. Then rock to the first metatarsal and back and forth to the fifth. Three, two, and one. All right. We'll put the stick down. We're going to be on the floor on our backs. I will bring the camera down there. All righty. Hands are below the lower back. One leg is extended. Sole of the other foot is on the floor. We're going to lift the head, neck, and shoulders about an inch off the floor, just enough to clear it and hold for 10. Switch the position of the feet and repeat. We're going to do 3 rounds, starting now. Up. And come down. Switch. Up. And down. Switch. And up. Down. Switch. Up and hold for 10. Down, switch, up, and down, switch, last one up, and down. All right, we'll do bird dogs unless you want to stay on your back. In that case, you can do a dying bug. Looks like this. Left foot, right hand would be extended for 10. But if you can, turn around, tabletop position, palms under the shoulders. And we are indeed going to lift the left arm and right leg for 10. And down, right arm, left leg. Down, right foot, left hand. Down, left foot, right hand. Down, left arm, right foot. Down, left leg, right arm. And down. Okay, come to one side or the other. We'll do 3 side planks on one side and then 3 on the other. You can do them from your knees. You can do them with 1 foot on top of the other, 1 foot in front of the other. However you're going to do it. Come on up, 10. And down. And up. And down. And up. And down. All right. Go to the other side. Same thing. Up. And down. Up. And down. And up. And down. All right, come to your back. Hands are by your side. Soles of the feet are on the floor. We're going to do 6 bridges, holding for 10, squeezing the glutes. Come on up. And down. And up. And down. Up. and down, up, down, up, down, and last one, up, and down. All right, I want to do the breathing before we close with some Qigong. I'm going to sit. You can stand or sit, whatever suits you this morning. We're doing alternate nostril breathing, closing the right, inhaling left, closing left, exhaling right, inhaling right, and then closing the right again. 7 rounds. Here we go. And rubbing those hands together, cultivating chi, forming a chi ball. And center it. 2 breaths. Let's open our hearts. Pause on this inhale, exhale, send it out. And center, 2 breaths. Bring down chi. Scoop it up. And yeah.
I lost count there.
Lost
Anyway,
count?
thank you at the last.
Yeah.
See you next time.
All right, very good. Have a good one. Nice, cooler day. Take care, Mira. All righty. You're muted. Okay. Richard, would do some band work? Wait a second. Hold on 1 second if you would. Richard, I'm gonna be a second. I just saw a cat that shouldn't be out. I'll be right back. All right, sorry. Uh, I'm told it's probably another black and white cat, this cat was one that was found in the parking lot of the Container Store about 4 or 5 years ago by a neighbor and given to us. And she's not exhibited any interest in going out since she was rescued. But I could have sworn it was her, but I'm told there's another black cat. So, okay, I'll get the straps. Got a light one, you could use yellow, yeah. Oh, you got the wrong strap, I think. You want the mini bands. And we're going to start by putting it on the opposite shoulder. And yep, and doing some tricep extensions. All right, come across to the other shoulder. And same. All right. Bring it behind the back around the wrists. And come out a bit and back in, hold for about a second. All right, I'm going to go to a heavier band for the legs, but you can use the lighter band if you like. And I'm going to put it around the ankles. We're going to go into athletic position, hinging at the waist, bending the knees and going sideways a few steps and then back the other way. All right. Take a couple of breaths. And we're going to kick back this week. Do 10 with one leg and then 10 with the other. And then the other. All right. Let's get down on the ground and bring the band up to the top of the knees. Come over to one side. And lift the top leg and back down. And then go to the other side. And lift that leg. All right. Bring the bands down to the soles of the feet, soles of the feet. And go on your back. Legs up. And we're going to do some bicycles.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Okay. All right. Now come into a half kneel. Put the band around the foot in the front. And we'll do some rows. You can use a lighter band if you want. Okay, you want to pull back with the same arm as the foot that you have the band under. Okay. And then switch the position of the legs and of the band. And repeat. All right. Come on up. I'm gonna definitely use the lighter band for this. We're gonna put it on the opposite hip. And do some bicep curls. And then switch to the other hip. And repeat. All right. That should do it. All good? Okay. Have a good one. Great walking weather.